Hey guys, welcome back to another What Sold video. I'm your host Tamia. Let's get into these weekends What Solds. Let's start off with some Poshmark orders. These women's vintage Patagonia snow pants. They are lined on the inside, which is really cool. I like the colorway. And these sold for $43. These American Eagle jeans, these sold for $20. And these are a 16 short. This men's LL Beans hoodie, this sold for $14. This is a new to me brand, but it's on my BOLO list for a while, and I finally got to find it. Judy Blue. These are their boot cut jeans, and these sold for $34. All right, now let's move on to Mercari. So I did have an order that I already sent out over the weekend, and it was a pair of men's G-Star raw jeans, and they sold for $40. This Under Armour polo shirt sold, and this sold for $14. And these Zara Pepper Mom jeans, these sold for $20 on Mercari. All right, guys, let's get into these eBay orders. Banana Republic merino yarn sweater, this sold for $15. These J. Crew men's swim trunks, these sold for $15. And these Madewell jeans, these sold for $32. And all of these items also sold plus shipping. I do not do free shipping. The buyer pays for shipping. We also sold this Carhartt beanie. This sold for $10 plus shipping. This takeout knit cardigan, this sold for $11.25 plus shipping. This Athleta tank top, this also sold for $11.25 plus shipping. These Alo mesh leggings, these sold for $32 plus shipping. These Talbot's corduroy pants sold for $15 plus shipping. Chaps velour women's jacket, this sold for $16 plus shipping. These J. Crew men's pants, these sold for $20 plus shipping. These are also corduroy. This Massimo Duty puffer jacket, this sold for $48 plus shipping. All right, up next we have this Vineyard Vines boys polo, and this sold for $13.50 plus shipping. These Adidas men's shorts sold for $11.25 plus shipping. This Buffalo by David Burton hoodie, I wouldn't pick up this brand. It doesn't really do too good in reselling. And I think it's the last thing I had from that brand, which I'm grateful that it sold. And this sold for $10 plus shipping. These Lucky Brand Lolita skinny jeans, these sold for $12.75 plus shipping. These Zara distressed boyfriend jeans, these sold for $25 plus shipping. These Lucky Brand women's shorts, these sold for $11.25 plus shipping. And this long sleeve Nike tee, this sold for $11 plus shipping. And I'm sorry if you guys see me looking to the left of me. I just have my laptop here and I'm just looking at the comments to make sure that I give you guys the correct information. So I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit because I guess this is a debatable topic when it comes to reselling. Do I wash my clothes that I get from thrift stores? Yes, I do. I wash everything that is pre-owned except obviously the items that are new with tag. I do wash them. I sometimes wash them myself, or I use my local laundromat and use their drop-off service, and it'll be ready for me within 24 to 48 hours, depending how much clothing I bring to them. I know some people will say, oh, that kind of cuts into your profit, but I'm like, honestly, you don't know where these clothes have been. And I know people say like, well, if you're buying pre-owned clothing online, the first thing you should do is wash it. Do I agree with that? Yeah, I still would wash it again, but I just want to make sure that my clothing is clean and it smells fresh for the buyer. And, I just try to make their experience with shopping with me as pleasing as possible. And I do put in my listings that I wash the clothing so the buyers know. Do I use dye-free detergent? No, I don't. And I do put in my listing. I do, wash the clothing. I am open to any questions. So if any customers have any questions of like the specific detergent I use, if there's any strong smells, things like that, I'm more than willing to answer those questions for them. But yeah, I do wash them. I know some people don't, and that works for them. I like washing them, and because especially if I'm bringing something to my house to photograph, I want it to be clean. I don't know where the things have been um, in their like past life, so to say, and I don't want to bring anything in my house that I don't know about. But that's just me. I also use like the laundry sanitizer that they have now, and I also use that on my clothing. So yes, I do wash my clothing, except the items we would tag, and I put that in the description of all of my listings, so the customers are aware. As for using detergent that has a scent, I use like the detergents like that have like a mountain breeze scent or a linen scent, something that's not strong. And I haven't had any issues. People have actually wrote me and actually asked me what type of detergent I use because they wanted to use it for their clothing, which is funny and actually it makes me feel good that they didn't mind, the detergent that I use with the clothing. But that just works for me. I know some people choose not to wash their clothing, but also like with selling on eBay, basically that's a requirement that you do have to wash the clothing based on the manufacturer's instructions, and that's basically what I do. Do you guys wash your clothing? Yes or no? And what do you do? Comment below. I'd like to know. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today. I hope that you guys have learned something based on the brands I showed. If there's anything that you were surprised about, I would love to know why. And if you have sold similar brands, how much they sell for you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week on another What Sold video. Bye.